Hello everybody, Dr. Brad Nelson here. I've got some exciting news for you, some news that we're actually really excited about as well. I'm Dr. Bradley Nelson, author of The Emotion Code, creator of the Body Code system, and we have some really fun stuff for you. I want to let some people join us first, so I'm not just talking to empty space, but give me just a second here. All right, so this is about the new Discover Healing app. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start showing this to you right now. So let's see here. Hang on a minute. And there it is right there. Okay, or at least that's my iPhone. So here's what it looks like. Okay. Down here, if I touch down here, the bottom right on the Discover Healing app, it looks like this, okay? And people are saying hello, so let me say hello back. So hello, Carla. And Andy, hello from Australia. Blessings to you too, and to all of you. And Carla again, I guess, send some purple hearts. Sheila, hello to you. And hello, Helen from Colombia. And Cheryl signed up last night, she says, I guess for the app. That's cool. Good for you. And Vinicius from Brazil, hello to you too. And Iklak, wherever you are in the world, hello to you too. So anyway, let me show you this. Hola to Penny and hello, Jay. All right. It was kind of fun. Really fun. So here's a little bit about the app. Okay, this is the Discover Healing app. All right. Now, this app includes the body code, which you see here. Okay, and it also includes the emotion code. All right. So I don't know if you can see. I guess you can't probably see my cursor, but on the very bottom left of the app, if you touch the brain picture, it goes to the body code. And if you remember, the body code is this app that we sell now. But this used to be a computer program that was way more primitive than this. That was just a simple way for me to organize the things that I was learning, right, about people. As people were coming in to see me, and as I was finding different things, I found that I could categorize everything, all the imbalances that I was finding on people, into these 6 different categories. So here we have pathogens at the top. And for those of you that have been using the body code before, I'm going to show you a little bit about how this thing works, all right? Let me say hello to some more people that have been coming in here. So Sheila from Chicago, hello. And Amy, hello to you. And Cheryl from Florida. And Cecilia from Sweden again, hello. We were on the other day. If you have a question, go ahead and type your question into this little area here, and I'll try to answer it for you, okay? Into the chat. Joyce says hello from Canada. Amy says she loves this work. Hello, Amy. Let me move your picture down just a little bit. There we go. And let's see. Hello, Sue. Sue says she loves the new app. Me too. It's really so much fun to use. And Karina from Germany. And by the way, huge priority for us right now is German. So we were on the phone with the German translation company this morning. We're going to get into German as fast as we can, so we'll keep you posted. All right, so let's see here. Okay, and Sarah says, I'm interested in translating your information into Persian, but I couldn't get through to you. You can contact me by reaching out to Jana at discoverhealing.com, Jana at discoverhealing.com. Tracy says hello. Hi, Tracy. And Andrea. Hello, Andrea from Germany. Thank you for the fantastic work that you and your team have done. And thank you. This has been a huge labor of love. Hello, Diane from Canada and Jean from Indiana. All right. And so anyway, now that we're all on the same page here and we're looking at this thing, let me share some fun stuff about how this works, okay? So these are the 6 different categories. Now, originally, the body code was a mind map, okay? So, because that's the software that I had at the time. It was mind mapping software that would enable you to click on something and go to deeper levels. It's a way to organize information, right? And that's all that this is. So as we were looking at creating this new app, we looked at the mind mapping format and we realized that that took up a lot of space. And on a phone, which is what we're designing this for originally, we realized that we didn't really have to have the old mind map idea. So you still have your 6 categories here, but they're just arranged a little differently. So I'll actually work on someone here. So if one of you has some kind of an issue going on, go ahead and just let me know in the chat here, and I'll try to help you. It needs to be something going on right now that's significant. Probably the easiest thing would be physical pain right now. If you're in some kind of, we won't use the word pain, we'll use the word discomfort. If you've got some kind of physical discomfort going on that's at least a 7 on a 0 to 10 scale, you know, like low back discomfort or neck or shoulders or whatever, go ahead and write that down here and we'll see what we can find, okay? And John, one of our star practitioners from Canada, says, I've been using the new app with clients for the past week. Love it. You've done an amazing job with the update. Thank you, John. Thank you. That's so fun to hear. It's been such a labor of love, really, for us, right, to put this together. And it's been a long, long time coming. All right, so let's see here. All right, we got quite a few people having issues coming in here. Let's see. So can you give me the number, like on a 0 to 10 scale, how you'd rate it, how bad it is, okay? And then we'll see. Let's see. Penny's having a hard time getting her free year. Don't worry. We're having just some little growing pains initially. We'll get all this figured out, okay? Just stay in touch with the support people at Discover Healing, and they'll help you, okay? Sorry, I mean, this kind of thing it's been so complex and just so huge and crazy. Now, Josie, okay, here we go. Let's talk to Josie. Josie's got sharp pain in her stomach. She says she's doubled over, glad she's at home and not at work. All right. So let's just show you how this thing how it actually works, okay? So here we go. First, before we use the body code or the emotion code, remember, these things came from the Father of lights above, our Father in heaven, God, Creator, Source Energy, however you might refer to that higher power if you believe in a higher power. And so what we like to do before we start working on anybody is we like to take a moment and connect. We make that connection. We ask for help because if you ask, you receive. And if you don't ask, well, then you don't receive. You're on your own. So give me just a moment here. Okay, cool. So let's see here, Josie. Let's first of all ask if I can act as proxy for you. Okay, I'm going to be using self-testing like this. Okay, ring and ring testing. My fingers will stay stronger if the answer coming from Josie's subconscious mind is yes, and they'll go weaker, and the rings will break if the answer is no. That's how this is done. And a lot of you are familiar with that, but for those of you that aren't, this might seem really strange. But that's okay, just hang in there. So remember, any sufficiently advanced technology cannot be distinguished from magic, initially anyway. That was something that I think Arthur Clarke said, the great science fiction writer. So this is all just practical quantum physics. So here we go. Josie's got a sharp pain in her stomach. She's doubled over. Let's get to work here, okay, shall we? Let's ask, is there an underlying reason? Or first of all, are we connected? Yes. So can I act as proxy for you? Yes. Same question. So we're connected now. The subconscious mind has this amazing ability to set aside its own needs to act on behalf of someone else, right? And that's what we're doing right now. So let's see here, Josie. She has some kind of an imbalance going on. Now, listen, this new body code, let me tell you something. The first body code that came out had about 160 or so, maybe 167 different nodes, okay, or different topics. The next one that came out in 2013 had about 267 nodes. That was the body code 2.0. This one has right around 1,000 different nodes. Now that might sound complex or difficult or crazy, but really it actually makes it easier to use. It's really easy to use. There are no dead ends in this one. Like there used to be sometimes dead ends in the other one. You get taken to a place like a muscle or a bone and you wouldn't know what to do. This has total guidance. I mean, this has taken us a gargantuan amount of effort, but I think you're going to love it. So here we go. So Josie, is there an underlying reason for this discomfort that you have in your stomach? And the answer that I get from Josie's subconscious mind is yes. Okay, cool. So now we go to the body code. Where is this? In other words, we're looking for the first underlying reason. There are imbalances in the body. The body code is about finding those imbalances, right? All part of the Discover Healing app. It's under that umbrella now. So is this something on the left side of the chart? Yes, it is. Okay. So that means it's either an energy or something in circuits and systems or a toxin. So let's ask, is this an energy? It is. So we'll go to the energy area just by touching it. Okay, there we go. And it brings up the next page. Now you'll notice that all the images are new, right? Yes, we had a designer in San Francisco, a very renowned designer, design all new images for us, okay? And because we wanted this to have a different look and a unique look and a fun look, right? So it's fun to use, because it is. So, so what is this? Is this something on the left side of the chart? No, it's not. So is it an allergy or an intolerance of some kind? No. Is it something emotional? It is. Okay, so you ready? If you haven't seen this yet, this is going to be different. Here we go. We go to the emotional area, and we've got 3 different kinds of emotions generally that we're looking for. It's either a regular trapped emotion of some kind, or it could be a heart wall emotion, or it could be an emotional compound, which is what we used to call a psychic trauma. We've changed a couple of the names in this just to be more compliant with everyone else out there in the world, okay? Oh, hang on a second. I got to plug my phone in. My laptop says it's going to die. Okay, hold on. Hopefully that'll fix that. There we go. All right, so let's see here. So what are we looking for now? Is it something on the left side of the chart? Yes. Is it a trapped emotion? Yes. Okay, you ready? This is going to be different from what you've seen before. I'm going to touch trapped emotion, and now we have the 6 different kinds of trapped emotions, right? So the whole idea behind this was that it would save you time. Instead of having to be taken to a dead end because it's an inherited emotion, you find it right off the bat. So what is this? Is this something on the left side of the chart? No, it's not. So it could be a common trapped emotion. Those are the most common, right? But it's not. Is it a shared trapped emotion? It is. This is a shared trapped emotion. Now, when I touch this, what's going to happen is it's going to bring up all this information about what this exactly is. And you'll notice a new word here. The word is decoding. Do you see that down there? Decoding. Because, in the emotion code and the body code, we finally realized, well, what are we doing really? What we're really doing is we're decoding things. And I know a lot of you have already been using that nomenclature, and so we thought, yeah, that actually does make sense. Let's use this. All right, so let's take a look here. So this is a shared trapped emotion. And you can read right here what it is. Shared trapped emotions are created when people experience an emotionally intense event and together develop the same vibrational frequency. Okay? So these energies are very specific, and they must meet the following 3 criteria. Okay? The people are experiencing the same exact event. People respond emotionally in the same exact way, and it's experienced at the same moment. So any emotion can create a shared trapped emotion like this, but usually they're kind of more intense or painful or extreme. So let's take a look, and what we'll do right now is we'll go down to the bottom here, and you'll see on the very bottom, just to the left side of center, you'll see a little grid, okay? And that is where you'll have immediate access to the emotion code chart, okay, at any time. So we know we're after a shared trapped emotion. Well, what is it? Is it in column A? No. It's in column B. Is it in one of the odd rows? Yes. Is it in row 1? Yep. It's in column B, row 1. So what's the emotion? Is it effort unreceived? No. Is it heartache? No. Is it insecurity? Yes. It's an emotion of insecurity. Now, you might be sharing this with a lot of people. I don't know. There's a lot of insecurity floating around, right? All over the whole entire planet. So let's ask about this. Are you sharing this with more than one person? Yes. With more than 10 people? Yes. With more than 100 people? More than 1,000 people? More than 1 million people? Not the specific emotion, but more than 500,000 people? More than 500,000 people, okay? So more than 600,000, more than 700, more than 800. So between 700,000 and 800,000 people you're all sharing this energy. I might have this too. Let's see, do I? No, I don't, but I've been working on myself. So one of the cool things you can do here is if you actually touch the cell, what it'll do is it will bring up, it'll kind of focus in on that cell. So you've got those emotions. So if you've ever lost track of what you were doing, this is kind of nice because it brings it up for you. And if it brings up an emotion and you just don't know what that emotion is, you can touch it and it will actually then just give you the definition, right? So that's kind of nice. Okay, so feeling unsafe from danger. Well, that probably makes sense. By the way, at the very, very top of the chart, on the top right, you'll see a little face. If you touch that one, it brings up the emotion, trapped emotion flow chart. And if you go to the heart on the left side at the top, it will give you the heart wall flow chart. Okay, so these are nice. Now, by the way, if you don't like the colors, it's okay. This is the dark theme. We created the dark theme first. And we're going to go with the light theme. That'll come out in our next update. Probably in about a month, you'll have that. Okay. So some people like to switch. And in fact, if you have an iPhone, it'll switch automatically for you depending on what time of day it is. It'll switch automatically from light to dark, which is kind of fun. Okay, so we know the emotion is insecurity. So let's go back to where we were in the body code and let's ask, okay, we found the emotion. Okay. So if we scroll down a little bit further, okay, we can ask, do we need to identify more about this? No, we figured out, and this is probably about the present situation, I'm thinking. Is that true? Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So now we go down to association. It says it's rarely necessary to identify an associated imbalance with a shared emotion. So the nomenclature is changing just a little bit, but just to make things actually more accurate. So do we need to find anything associated with this? No. So let's release it, okay? Now we're doing 10 times with a magnet or your hand on a shared trapped emotion like this, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 600 or so thousand people. Remember, it's really only one energy. Isn't that crazy? But that's quantum physics for you. Did we release that from you, Josie? Yes. And how do you feel now? Or you actually get up and walk around. Let's see how you're feeling now. And let's see if we also release that from all those other people that were holding that energy. Yeah. It doesn't mean that they might not have another trapped emotion of insecurity. Everybody's got their own, baggage, etc. But this is an interesting and we think a powerful thing that now is available. So Josie, let's see how you're doing. Why don't you just write in here on a little on the chat message. And see if you can, let's see how you're doing, 0 to 10. And we'll see how much of a difference that made. Or in other words, we'll see how much discomfort that was causing for Josie, okay? And she may have already typed it in, but it's, okay, so here she goes. She says it's down to a 5+ immediately. So you were doubled over before, so would you say that was at about a 10 before? Maybe 9 or 10. If you were doubled over with it, that's pretty extreme. All right, cool. So let's go back to the home page, and we go back to the home page by clicking the little brain at the bottom left. Okay. She physically felt it, she says. Okay, that's cool. All right. Oh, Sue also felt that shared release. That's kind of fun, right? Okay. Now, so the body code really, it works the same way. She says, yes, it was bad. Okay, awesome. So she's at about a 5 now, 5+. So let's ask the same question again. We'll see what shows up now. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Celia says, thank you for doing this at the middle of the, at this time. So I didn't have to get up in the middle of the night, 10:30 in the evening here in Sweden. All right, beautiful. It's probably dark. I'm sure it's dark, but maybe not. Anyway, Josie says it was bad. Let's ask, is there another imbalance that we can find and remove to help you with this discomfort? And the answer is yes. Okay, what is it? Is it something on the left side of the body code? That's a no. So it's on the right side. So is it a pathogen? No. Is it a misalignment of something? No. It's something in nutrition and lifestyle, so we'll go there. And this one is also different. Okay, so remember, all the images are different. So is this something on the left side of the chart? It's on the right side. Is it something nutritional? No. Is it something in herbs and spices? No. Is it some sort of, do you need some kind of an essential oil? No. Is it hydration? It's hydration. Okay, now check this out. Just to give you an idea, okay, I can't show you everything in here, but if we go to hydration, there's 6 different nodes here, right? Because it could be just a water deficiency, right? But maybe it's your water quality that you'll see on the top right. Is that working there? Looks like it's kind of stalled for a second. Let me go back one. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just really slow. Okay. So here we go. What is this exactly for you? Is this something on the left side of the chart? No. So it's on the right side. So is it water quality? No. Is it water utilization? Yes. So apparently you're drinking enough water, but your body's not utilizing it. So let's touch that one and see what this means. Okay. So it tells a lot about this, but you're not utilizing the water for some reason. Okay. So that's the decoding part. We figured out, okay, for some reason you're not utilizing your water. So now let's look at the association. So is there an associated imbalance that needs to be decoded and released in order to help your body utilize the water that you're drinking? And the answer is yes. So what we do is we go back to the home page. And so now we're looking for the cause of your water utilization issue. And what is that? Is it something on the right side? No. Is it on the left side under toxins or circuits and systems or energy? It's under circuits or systems. Let's go there. Is it something on the left side of this chart? No. So is it an organ issue or a gland issue? It's something in the energy body. This is also new. So let's go there. So it could be a chakra, maybe a meridian, aura, spirit body. These are all new things that haven't been in there before. Oh, and I just lost my connection. Hold on a second. I'll just try to reconnect here. There we go. Oop. Oh, it's back. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. Let me move this over just a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, come on. There we are. Okay, so it's one of these. Which one is it? Is it one of these on the right side? No, it's on the left. So is it your spirit body? It's actually your aura. Okay, so if we touch that one, this is just the energy field, the bioelectromagnetic field that goes out from your body. And is there some kind of associated imbalance that's affecting this? And the answer there is yes. So let's go back out to the home page. And now we're looking for the cause of the aura imbalance. And is that on the left side or the right? Is it a pathogen or a misalignment of some kind or something in nutrition and lifestyle? It's down here. Is it something on the left side? Yes. Is it sleep? Is it an outside need of some kind? No. Is it a magnetic field? It's something in the magnetic field. So let's go there. So you can have a deficiency of your magnetic field so that you don't have enough magnetic field, or you could have a distortion of the magnetic field. And let's see which one it is. Is this a distortion? Yes. Okay, so let's go there. So see, the body wants to take you there, and it will if you let it. So let's see. Do we need to know any details about this distortion? Not really. Is there an associated imbalance that needs to be decoded? Not really. So let's just swipe. So some kind of a magnetic field distortion going on with you. And let's go ahead and we'll swipe 3 times. 1, 2, 3. While holding an intention to restore balance to the magnetic field. And let's go back now. And let's see. So remember what we found was the problem with water. And that had to do with... let's see, you had a water utilization issue, and ultimately the underlying reason for that was this magnetic field distortion. So is your magnetic field balanced now? It is. So Josie, why don't you stand up, move around a little bit now, and let's see how that's feeling, okay? And then come back and give us a number, 0 to 10, and that's kind of how this works, all right? Okay. So while we're waiting for her to come back and let us know, let me show you some other fun things. In the energies area, we've got things like allergies and intolerances, physical intolerances, which we've figured out a new thing. And let's see here. We looked at these. We've got reverberations now. Addictive heart energy, we've changed the name of that to seeking heart energy. We have organ communication. Sometimes that can be creating symptoms because there's an organ that's trying to communicate a message to you, right? Miasms, sickness memories, and things like that. Under mental, under will 2, we have will 2. Let's see here. Josie says she's standing straight up. Still there, but easily down to a 3, okay? So, I want to show you under will 2, we've got a chart now for will 2, all kinds of things you can test for. And under no will 2, same thing, we've got a nice chart that you can actually test, okay? So there's lots and lots to this. Okay, thank you, Josie. That's awesome. So anyway, let me go back here for a minute. And again, this is the app. I want to share with you where you can get this and how it works. Remember, this is the Discover Healing app. Okay, the Discover Healing app. And we've been working on this for a long time now. And finally, this is a huge, huge day for us because it's actually launching. Okay, and it's available now. It's probably the biggest effort we've it is, without doubt, this is the biggest undertaking we have ever done. I mean, we literally had to lock ourselves in a room, Natalie and Josh and I, for week after week, for days at a time. And there are a lot of people interested in energy healing around the world, right? And you might say that we're all sort of ahead of our time. We're all sort of ahead of our time, all of us that are doing energy healing. And we like to think that the body code is really at the very, very tip of that shift in the world. And we're on this mission to spread this all over the world and make more people aware of the potential each one of us have. I mean, imagine if everybody in the world had the body code app and could use it to find imbalances going on in their own bodies. I mean, let's see. It is fun. Oh, thank you, Cindy. It's great to use too. Yeah, it is really a lot of fun. We created this app to align ourselves with updated technology that makes the emotion code charts and especially the body code easier to own, easier to use, and easier to update. And it's going to make it easier for us to get this out in more languages because all of the information that's in the app, it's all stored, okay? It's all stored online in the cloud. So we can, and look at, these are new things, venom, poisonous plants, etc. This is one of my favorite pages. Things like this. Now you can find where the body code couldn't take you to them before because they weren't in there, okay? So rather than paying an upfront investment, which is what it used to be, that a lot of people were not able to do, especially in poorer countries, now anybody can have access to the emotion code for a subscription rate of $29 a month. And so that means you'll always have the latest version. Okay, you'll always have the latest version, and you can take the emotion code charts as well as the body code with you wherever you go because it's on your phone or your tablet. You won't need anything else in order to use it on yourself, your loved ones, or on your clients. Okay. Oh, someone's calling me. Sorry. This has been a huge undertaking because it's much bigger, really, than simply taking the existing body code and dumping it into an app. We've basically redone the entire thing with new content, easier navigation, new custom images, better guidance for the users, and just an overall more elegant experience. And if you're a practitioner, you'll especially appreciate the look and feel of this. It's been so much fun for me to use this with other people, right? And I don't get to work on people very often, but once in a while, I'll get to work with somebody and to show them this and use this is just so much fun because the images are just so fun and it's just really great. So anyway, it's a free trial. Let me share with you how to get to the free trial. Go to discoverhealing.com and you can either, let me just show you here. Let's just go there right now. Let me go to Chrome. Here we go. All right. So if you go to Discover Healing, you'll notice right here on Discover Healing that there's a new little link called App. And if you click on that, it takes you to discoverhealing.com/app. So you can go there directly if you want. But there's the new Discover Healing app. There's a video here you can watch about it. Click here, you can start your free trial. It actually works better to go through our site, at least at this point, than it does to go to the Google Play Store and purchase it there, or the Apple Store, the App Store, and purchase it there. It works better for some reason, at least for right now, if you just go to our site and get it. And again, you get a free 7-day trial. People who bought the Body Code 2.0 at some point in the past, they get a free year, to try it out and see what they think. So remember, on the free trial, you'll have access to the full version. So you'll have access to everything, the emotion code and the body code and so on. Okay. So when the 7 days are up, you can choose to subscribe for $29 a month to keep access to the emotion code charts and the body code, or you can just allow the app to downgrade. And if you just use the emotion code, then you'll still have emotion code. You'll still have access to those charts, etc. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Now, if you already own the Body Code 2.0 or 2.1, what you can do is you can just check your email, because we will have sent you a link where you can take advantage of your free year. Okay. So let's see here. There are bound to be questions. I'll be back on Monday. By the way, tomorrow we're doing, in case you're interested, I totally forgot about this, but tomorrow we actually, if you go to the events page right here and click, we're doing an online 2-day body code seminar. Okay. That's tomorrow, Friday, March 27th, and Saturday, March 28th. Okay, it goes from 8:30 to 5 each day. And so I'm going to be going through the body code piece by piece, step by step, showing you everything that's in there. And so if you want to really get a jump on this, this is probably a really good idea. Okay. Now, if you already own the body code, you own 2.0, for example, 2.1 is the old version for the mobile devices, you can keep using it on your own computer or online at discoverhealing.com for as long as the technology supports it, which will probably be a long time. So your access to that version remains, whether you use the app or not. And we know that there are bound to be questions again, so I'll be back on Monday. So for now, you can go ahead and download the app to get your free trial, so you can take a look around the app, start using it this weekend. Then if you're attending the event, you'll want to download it for sure, so that you'll have it there, so you can refer to it and start using it. And anyway, let's see here. So go to discoverhealing.com/app. Let me go back there one more time. You can just click on the little app button right here on Discover Healing. It'll take you there. And while you're at it, please share this with your friends and loved ones so they can start using it too. If you think about this, okay. What is it that keeps us healthy and keeps us alive in this dangerous world that we live in? Well, it's our immune system, right? Remember, where the body code came from was during those years I was in practice working with people who were, who were really sick, people that had been told there was no hope for them, no cure for them, people that were told they were going to be sick, for the rest of their lives. And those people got better anyway. Why? Because the subconscious mind will tell you what it needs, see? And this is what the whole world is missing. The whole world is missing this. Western medicine is great for lots of things, but there's a better way to do it. Now, Karen has a question. Can you download the app on the iPad? Absolutely, and it looks fantastic on the iPad. These images are all vector images, which means you can blow them up to the size of a billboard, and they still look fantastic. And I love using it on an iPad. It's just unbelievable. So let me share with you one last thing, okay? All right, let's see here. Yeah, the seminar tomorrow starts at 8:30, okay? So 7:30, Debbie, that'd be 7:30 your time. 8:30 Mountain. Or sorry, it would be 9:30 your time. It's 8:30 for us in Mountain Time Zone. Okay. So anyway, let's see. I want to share with you what we've done here on teeth. So, you know, those of you that use the old body code, if you remember, if you clicked on the teeth, it would just take you to this kind of intimidating big chart of all these teeth and all these things. Now look, okay, if you touch teeth, it takes you to this page. So you get to make a decision. Well, is it upper teeth or lower teeth? Okay, it's lower teeth, so you touch that. Well, is it lower teeth on the left or right? See? Okay, it's the right. And now you actually have all the teeth, right? And then so you can actually just test, well, is it one of these on the left side or the right side? You zero in on the tooth, and then you find out, oh, it's the lateral incisor. And then it gives you all the information about the organ connections and the spine connections and so on. And, you know, it's just, it's really fun. And there's a lot more to this. One other thing that's kind of fun, if you get taken to the pathogen area, okay, you'll notice now that we have two branches. We have physical pathogens and then the energy of pathogens, because as a lot of you know, when you have a pathogen, sometimes you have the physical pathogen and sometimes it's just the energy of the pathogen that gets left behind, right? Or that you pick up from someone else, and it seems to be able to cause kind of similar symptoms. So anyway, they're all in here. In fact, we've moved prions from where they were over now into the pathogen area. And we've also added biofilm in here, so you'll see that at the bottom. So biofilm is very, very common. It's kind of how these organisms organize themselves in our bodies and make it harder for us to get rid of them. Okay, so let's see here. Josie has a question. Could you project this onto a TV? Yeah, you could. I'm using a program called Reflector 3. And the way that works is in my phone, I just go into my screen mirroring. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And I choose my MacBook Pro. Okay. And then I could project, I could actually be projecting this onto my phone or my TV or whatever at this moment. So let's see here. That was a great question. Yeah, the tooth chart is fun, isn't it? And Susan has a tooth infection she's working on. Yes. So this helps you because it'll take you right to the tooth, right? Okay, another question. Let's see. A question about rotation. It doesn't rotate yet, okay? But, you know, we're looking at that, especially for the iPad, because there's just so much more room there. But anyway, don't worry. It works great like it is. And a lot of these other bells and whistles, you know, fine-tuning things, we will have the ability to take a serious look at and add later, okay? This device right now only runs on mobile devices. So if you got an Android phone or a tablet or an Apple iOS phone or tablet, it'll run on those, okay? It will run on those. By the way, I'm going to post this video to YouTube as soon as we get done here, okay? And so you guys will be able to go there right afterwards, okay? Will the event videos be available afterwards? I live in Australia with a big time difference. I'm not able to attend live. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll take a look at that. We are going to be recording the events. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. We'll see if we can't figure that out. I think that would be a really, really good idea. Okay? So thank you, Paulie. Okay. Well, listen. I want to thank you all for being on today. And it's been really, really fun to talk with all of you. And I hope that you have a kick using this, and I hope that it enables you to find things that you couldn't find before, and that it makes you more effective and more powerful as a healer. That's what this is all about, right? That's what it's all about. So thank you all for being on with me today. This has been a lot of fun for me to connect with all of you. And Josie, hopefully you're feeling better, and that'll hopefully just keep getting better and better for you. So thanks all of you for being on today. And again, the seminar's tomorrow. If you're interested, go to Discover Healing Events, okay? And you can sign up for the Body Code seminar that's starting tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Mountain to 5 p.m. Tomorrow and the next day, I'm going to be going through the Body Code piece by piece, okay? This was going to be a live event, but we've moved it into cyberspace just because of the virus that's going on, okay? So if you want to sign up there, Discover Healing Events. And again, to get the app, just go to Discover Healing and click on the little app button right there. Okay, and then it'll give you instructions on how to download it. And another added benefit, if you get it through our website, you can run it on an iPhone, for example, and an Android tablet, because it'll be the same username and password and so on. It's the same subscription. But if you buy it on iOS, then you're just stuck to iOS devices, okay? You won't be able to also use it on Android devices. Hopefully that makes sense. They told me to be sure and mention that. So anyway, that is it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for being on. And we will talk next time, okay? And remember, if you don't come to the event tomorrow and the next day, I'll be back on Monday, and we'll be talking again, and I'll work on a couple more people probably. We're going to try to do that more often because it's just so much, it just looks so good, right? And it's so fun. So have a great, great weekend. Don't worry. Everything is going to work out, okay? And we can play a role now, a bigger role than we used to with this software that runs on your phone. So who knew? Welcome to the 21st century. Talk to you soon.